Welcome, fans and collectors! This is Marvel and DC 379 with another review, and today we'll be looking at Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Twinferno. So before we begin, let's talk about this character. He's part of an Autobot team known as the Monster Bots, which they transform into creatures and monsters. And for Twinferno's case, it's a two-headed dragon, which I really think is cool. And his original name is Double Cross, but due to Hasbro losing various trademarks to names of characters, it's changed to Twinferno. And normally, I really hate the new names, and there are very few exceptions, and Twinferno is one of them, because I think Twinferno really fits the character, and in my opinion, Double Cross sounds more like a Decepticon name. Okay, so let's begin. So he's a two-headed dragon, which is very cool. Colors are gray, black, there's silver on his knees right there and there. There's bits of red on his neck and where his tail is, but that's mostly for robot mode. There's a smoky black translucent plastic for the wings and the stomach area. Yeah, so really nice variety of colors, which I really do like, especially on the white on the top of the heads, which I will get more into later when I talk about the head sculpt. And what's really cool about Twinferno's alternate mode is that it's a cross between a European dragon and an Asian dragon. The European dragon forms the semi-humanoid bipedal body, while the heads are based on the Chinese dragon or the Asian dragon. And the really cool part is the fur texture on his arms and on his legs. Though I really think the talons should be colored silver, but that's just me. So let's take a look at the head sculpts. Nice variety of colors where there's white at the top, like I said before, gray at the bottom of the mouth and the neck, and the red for the eyes. And since this is my channel, you're bound to learn at least one thing. The Asian dragon was inspired by various other animals, like from the neck to the body, and I don't mean this body, I mean the actual Chinese or Asian dragon body was inspired by the snake. The antlers here were inspired by the stag moose, and the heads were inspired by a camel, which is fitting because of the snout-like appearance. So for articulation, the mouths can open up and down, so you can have them in roaring poses or fire-breathing poses. The neck can go up and down as well, and the articulation for this head applies to this head as well. Wings can go forward and back. The arms are on ball joints. The hips can go up and down. Same for the knee and for the toe, which is really decent articulation if you want to pose him in his alternate mode, his beast mode, but I never display my Transformers in their alternate modes anyway. So, since this is a Titans Return figure, he does have a Titan Master where his belly is just right there. He's in there. Oh, there we go. And here we have Dabaru. Colors are very plain, white, black for the torso, and gray for the legs. And yeah, same problem with most Titan Masters. Lack of paint on the face, which would have been very nice because it's really hard to see without the paint or detail. The sculpted detail looks pretty nice, but would have been better with paint. You can see an eye patch and a feline or tiger-like face. And his name, Dabaru, is the Japanese pronunciation for the word double. So articulation, ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged knees, and hinged hips. For accessories, he does come with the collector's card right here. That beautiful artwork, his name, time to return across, and the stats. And he comes with a pair of these guns, which look nice, and they can combine, which is very useful for playability and display. Looks very nice, and I will get more into this in robot mode, but this also applies for his alternate mode, because if you see these two slots right there, there's two tabs right here. You can tab them in. If I can. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Wait. There we go. So you can have the guns on Twinferno like back cannons, which look very awesome. And you can have Dabru ride him on the gun turret. See? So you can have Dabru riding the dragon with guns mounted on his back. And your argument is invalid. Okay, so let's get this guy into robot mode. And here is Twinferno in robot mode. Well, almost. Gotta turn Dabru into the head. Very easy. Just flip it, and there we go. Gotta plug it in. Come on. There we go. And now we have Twinferno in robot mode. Gotta say, looks fantastic with all the colors. With the red, gray, white, black, and bits of yellow on his crotch. Kind of remind me of Optimus Prime a little bit. And I really love the time to return figures because how clean they are in robot mode. And having very little to no kibble. Like the only kibble there is well, the arms, the dragon arms here, the dragon feet here, and the wings. But they don't look all that bad. If you look at the front, very impressive silhouette. Take a look at the head sculpt. Very basic. White helmet, white face, blue visor. But I like it. I like that it's simple. So, articulation, ball jointed head. Wings can go forward and back. The arms can go all the way around. They only could go sideways. They can't go forward and back, so you got the gorilla arms. And I guess the dragon mouths moving count as articulation. Not really, since they don't serve a purpose in robot mode. The robot legs can go in and out and forward and back. Bend at the knee, and the feet can go side to side. So that's about it for articulation. Decent articulation. You won't get the most dynamic poses with this figure, but it's still fun to mess with. And like I said before, he comes with these pair of guns. So you see these 5mm posts, you can have them peg it right there, peg it right here. So you can have them dual wield if you want, which is cool. But here's another cool part. You see these slots on his shoulders. You see the tabs on the guns. You can actually tab them in to have them as shoulder cannons, right here and right here. Let's see. That looks really impressive. So if you want to display him with the shoulder guns, you can if you want, but hey, your toy. If you buy him, you can do whatever you want. Me personally, I prefer handheld weapons, so but like I said, your toy. You can do what you want. So my final thoughts on this guy. I really do like him as a toy. I don't know too much about the character, to be honest. I only know him from the Marvel G1 comic books, the Headmasters anime, and the IDW G1 comic books. But otherwise, I don't know too much about him, but I really do think he's a very cool toy, and I'm very sure the character is just as great. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So until then, till all are one.